How's y'all's morning? Or yeah, how's y'all's day so far? Anyone? Good? Nice. All right. So the time is 11:31 and I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. I have no idea where my gavel is. It's over there, but okay. It's 11:31. Let me share my screen as well. All right. So thank you all so much for coming to another one of our SGA meetings. Like I said, the time is 11:31. This meeting is called to order. Our fund request balance is 22,500 still. Wait, let me check the chat. Oh yeah, okay. So for those of y'all who are here, please don't forget to edit your name once you're in the meeting with the name of the org you represent. Otherwise, your attendance will not be counted. So let's say you're representing, my name is Hibaloya and I'm representing Student Government Association. I would do Hibaloya SGA. So just don't forget to add the acronym to get attendance. I want to take account for quorum before we keep going with the meeting. So I'm going to actually stop my screen share and take account. So if y'all could raise your hand in the screen, like the participant settings, so we can count how many people there are. Thank you. All right, we have 14 people. Is there anybody else? Let's see. Adir, if you're representing an organization, Darius. Going once. Adir, you have to raise your hand to be counted for attendance. Okay, going once, going twice. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Is that everyone? Is everyone able to raise their hands that is representing an organization? That's 20 people. Okay. Still haven't met quorum, but we're getting there-ish, not really. All right, back to the presentation. So I wanted to talk to you guys about an event that we're having on February 16th. It's called From Impossible to I'm Possible. It's a mental health event, and we're having a speaker. His name is Joshua Riverdale, and we're gonna ask him to come, well, not come down, but have a Zoom event where he talks to us about mental health and different things, ways to cope, like healthy coping mechanisms, ways to deal with isolation, ways to deal with quarantine, how all of this has affected everybody's mental health. It's a time of loss, honestly, for a lot of people. And so I know this brings a lot of struggles, especially dealing with classes on top of all of these things and not being able to see your friend. Xiao or Lilac, did you raise your hand or did you? Okay, I think it was just okay. So as I was saying, I think this presentation might be really good for those of y'all who feel like you guys are struggling with your mental health, or even if you're not struggling. I know like therapy is expensive, and but one of the benefits of therapy is you get to learn a lot of life skills that you can take on with you for the rest of your life. So this isn't necessarily therapy, but in a sense it kind of is, and counseling services will be available at the event the entire time in case anything happens. But yeah, I would love for you guys to show up and support this event, because it is really hard to host events during a pandemic and online, and it's hard to get engagement online. So this is like the first event that I'm doing for this semester, and I want people to come so I can hopefully continue doing more. But if you're interested, please come, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're also supposed to vote on constitutional amendment, which is something that has been tabled, but oh, I'm trying to raise my hand. When is it? It is on February 16th. The link and the event information is available on Get Involved, and we're gonna start advertising on our social media like shortly. But further information is available on Get Involved. No problem. So we can't vote on constitutional amendments because we've not met quorum. But yeah. Next up, we have Derek Delgado. Isn't it so nice to have someone besides me talking at these meetings? Yes, it is really nice. Derek, you're up.
I don't think it's because you're annoying, Hiba. I just want to like clear that up. You know that some people probably like hearing me talk. So yes, everyone, I do need some assistance with one with one committee, with one shared governance committee. It'll be for the search committee for the new HSH dean. So we did have one student that was recommended to SGA. We reached out, but she has declined. So this is kind of like a fast-paced position that we really need to fill like really, really quick. So if you are an HSH student, that doesn't matter if you're undergrad or graduate, it doesn't matter. You can consider it. I'm going to set the deadline for you to email me by tomorrow by 5 p.m. because we need to hurry up and send the name to the college. But the only thing is that you cannot be an advisee or a student to Dr. Andrea Baldwin, Chris Ward, Dorothea Lerman, Beth Murfish, Joyce Taylor, Christine Paul, and Heather Cannonberg. You cannot be a student or an advisee of those faculty members. So go out to your student orgs, or if you would like to do it and be the student representative for the search committee, please email me and I will definitely get you all the information and stuff that you need. Because if we don't do it as SGA and send out a name, HSH is going to choose their own student representative. But we want to give y'all the like priority one because y'all are the student leaders here. I mean, you make the initiative to come to these SGA meetings, so we believe that you should get the first pick at it. So if that's something you're interested in, please email me, and that's all I got.
Yay. Okay, sorry, I was still on mute. Now, moving forward, I do want to talk about some SGA availabilities. As y'all have noticed, we've onboarded Derek recently. We still have applications for Vice President Administration and Vice President Outreach and Communications open. So if you're interested in working with our social media stuff, that would be an outreach and communications position. If you're interested in organizing these meetings and making agendas and minutes, that would be an administrative thing. Those applications are still available on Get Involved along with applications for Senate positions. So if you would like to serve as a senator and represent your college, whether it's College of Business, College of Science and Engineering, HSH, whatever, you're more than welcome to apply for our Senate. And then we also have a committee application. So if you're interested in serving on a committee, there's also applications for those on our Get Involved page, which Alina has just linked the applications in the chat for anybody who is interested. And is Alexis Nwagi here? Alexis. I don't think she's here right now. Okay. then we'll just move forward. All right. Okay, so next up we've got Miss Chandler with virtual internship week.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, would you like to share your presentation or do you want me to pull it up?
Yes, could you pull it up for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. How's everybody doing?
Doing? No,
Doing
I'm kidding. It's going well. Thank you for asking.
good.
All right, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, so this week is internship week. So we are preparing for the internship fair next week. So today we are continuing resume reviews. If you haven't registered already and you do want to get your resume reviewed before the fair, you can register on Jobs for Hawks, or you can give our office a call and schedule an appointment for resume review. We're also doing practice interviews tomorrow. Again, all of the registrations for the events are on Jobs for Hawks, but you can call the office to schedule an appointment for practice interviews. And even if you aren't able to do one tomorrow, you can call the office at any time and we can get you set up with a career counselor or career advisor to do a practice interview with you. We're having our Get LinkedIn workshop on Thursday. We're going to be doing two of those. And then on Friday, we are doing this by appointment only, but you will be able to do professional headshots for your LinkedIn photos. Again, just call the office to schedule an appointment for when you want to come in and do your headshot. And appointments will be available from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. on Friday.
Thank you. Do you want to show these slides?
Oh yeah, I was just going to mention that next week is the virtual internship fair. If you haven't already, register on Jobs for Hawks. Right now, not all of the employers who are registered for the fair have created their schedules. So if you have already registered and an employer that you're looking for hasn't set their schedule, just keep checking back. We will be sending out an email to all of the students who registered once we do get all of those employers to create their schedules in Jobs for Hawks. We are still doing appointments virtually for career counseling. You can do it by telephone or a Zoom appointment. Just give us a call at our office or you can email. And our email has actually changed. So it's just careerservices@uhcl.edu.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Okay, so we're going back to my presentation, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something. So, as y'all know, I have a lot of meetings with different members of the administration and faculty, and somebody that I've been meeting with is Dr. Beavers, who is the president for the Faculty Senate. And something that's recently come to my attention is that not that like our teachers don't feel appreciated, but in a way I think they don't feel quite recognized. So obviously this time is really hard for all of us as students. It's really hard for us to learn online. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, and these classes are all getting jumbled up and it seems like assignments are popping up out of nowhere. But at the same time, this is also really foreign and new for our professors. And I think it would go a long way if if there's a professor out there that has helped you in some way or made you feel comfortable, because something that the professor said that's been keeping them going and the reason why they're still doing what they're doing is because of the students, and like the impact that they have on students is something that they value very greatly. So if there's a professor that has had a positive impact on you, I urge you to reach out to them and just a simple thank you, a simple that was a great class or something like that will go a long way. And I feel like if there was like a teacher appreciation week, that now is the time for teacher appreciation. And like, let's bring that back and bring back some kindness, please, because we're not the only ones suffering, you know. Anyways, sorry. Are there any comments for open forum? Does anybody have any questions about anything that was discussed?
I just want to let everyone know that by the end of the week, hopefully by Friday, all of the SGA weekly meetings for this semester are going to be uploaded to YouTube. So if you are wanting to refer back to, like, say, Mark Denny's presentation on the tuition increase, or you want to see Eric Herrera's winter projects that they've worked on, that's definitely a place that you can go to, is look at the live, not the live streams, but the recordings of the SGA weekly meeting. So they should be uploaded by the end of the week.
All right. Does anybody else have any further comments or questions for open forum before wow, it's only been 17 minutes. That's crazy. Well, going once. I can't see the chat, so if somebody's saying something in the chat, just let me know.
Question.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know we've been talking about quorum a lot, but I've been recently trying to make a proposition for a constitutional amendment. And I read that the quorum is based off the majority of organizations that are choosing to participate. So I was wondering if we could kind of interpret that as, if people aren't showing up, then they're not choosing to participate. So we could count our majority from the people who are actually here because they're actually choosing to participate.
I never looked at it that way. I mean, that could work. Patrick, do you have any?
I guess it would just be, how are we defining, or how are we operationalizing choosing to participate?
It says a simple majority of recognized organization representatives who choose to participate in SGA, 50% plus one shall constitute or a quorum for conducting official business. Wait, yeah, so you could define choosing to participate as probably what they attended, which was choosing to participate as a student organization on campus, or you could do choosing to participate as a student organization in SGA meetings.
Because I was also reading. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, could you look at it as if someone has an SGA rep, so if they've designated an SGA rep, then that means they are choosing to participate in SGA.
Yeah, we can do that. And then we can see how many orgs have designated reps. We can ask orgs to send us their designated reps, and then whoever doesn't, and is choosing not to participate.
We could easily look that information up for you all, Hiba, on our Get Involved. We would be able to run a report to see how many organizations have SGA representatives and who those people are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. So we can, thank you, Brandon. Wow, in like 7 years, nobody has come up with another way to look at this sentence.
But do you think that as a formality, you should set the definition in the Constitution and bylaws?
I completely agree. And that's another reason why a lot of this needs to be explored or defined, because, you know, as we can see here in this instance, and even last year when the last year's cohort attempted to adopt a new constitution, everybody was interpreting the way the current document was worded. And so I feel like as soon as we get to a point where we can actively start amending the Constitution, it would be wise for this cohort to look into really editing content to make sure it is cut and dry the way it needs to be read by all.
I 100% agree, but we can't edit it until we meet quorum. So maybe if we interpret this a certain way, we can meet quorum and then start making those changes. But I completely second everything you just said. We'll look more into this, and I know you're a senator, so this is definitely going to be something that's coming up in our Senate meeting, since we'll be talking about the Constitution a lot. If you're interested in joining this conversation about the Constitution or our Senate, applications are on Get Involved, or send me an email. Besides that, are there any further comments or questions before I adjourn this meeting? Nothing. Okay. So, closing remarks. The next virtual SGA meeting will be held on February 16th, 2021. Please be present no later than 11:20 a.m. to be led into the session so we can begin promptly at 11:30 a.m. To schedule agenda time, i.e. student organization announcements, staff and university office announcements, etc., a completed request form must be submitted on the SGA website by 12 o'clock noon on Wednesday, February 10th, 2021. Online forms are on www.uhcl.edu/SGA. The quote of the day is "One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world." Malala Yousafzai. Let's see. Okay, and that's it. The time is 11:51 and this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all so much for coming. Don't forget to say thank you to your teachers or professors.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.